people contend that gameplay outweighs graphics in importance. While this is arguably true, it's crucial not to underestimate the significance of a game's visuals. The first thing you notice about a game is its appearance. When you watch a trailer, you aren't aware of the gameplay mechanics or how it feels to play the game. However, if the trailer showcases actual gameplay footage, you can see the game's visual style. High-quality graphics can capture your interest and act as a visual stimulant. Realistic graphics tend to attract the most attention. This is because creating truly lifelike characters and environments is a challenging task. Horizon Forbidden West. Many games take place in post-apocalyptic settings, which are often bleak and dilapidated, offering little visual appeal. However, Horizon Forbidden West stands out in this regard. This post-apocalyptic RPG is set in a bright and vibrant world predominantly overrun by machines. While the situation is dire for humanity, it's easy to overlook that when you're marveling at the stunning and realistic wilderness the game presents. The character models are equally impressive, enhancing the overall visual experience. Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight, released in 2015, may seem like it came out just recently, but time has certainly passed since its debut. Despite its age, the game still holds up visually and remains incredibly detailed compared to modern titles. The developers went all out with the intricate details, making it stand the test of time. Each character is depicted with exaggerated musculature, and the environment is consistently covered in rain and grime. Every suit and costume is intricately designed with stitching, buckles, and numerous details. While this style can sometimes be overwhelming, it fits perfectly within the Arkham series, especially in Arkham Knight, where everything is meticulously crafted. The shiny, reflective surfaces and perpetual rain, combined with impressive draw distances and neon lights, create a visually striking experience. Though it may not boast eye-watering 8K resolution with ray tracing, Batman Arkham Knight still looks impressive. Whether replaying it recently or switching between platforms, the game continues to deliver a visually compelling experience.
That's one nasty looking clown.
Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 may not be everyone's favorite installment in the series, but it certainly boasts impressive visuals. The game's introduction to No Man's Land is both haunting and visually stunning, with dark and oppressive scenes that effectively convey the horrors of war. The landscape is covered in mud, destruction is everywhere, and the sky is filled with foreboding clouds. Flames engulf buildings as tanks crawl through the mire, creating a strikingly grim atmosphere. Despite the predominance of dark brown tones, the game is a visual marvel. This isn't limited to the opening level. The entire single-player campaign, which is often underrated, and the multiplayer maps showcase detailed buildings, realistic architecture, and impressive lighting and reflections. The bombed-out buildings, complete with shards of glass and debris, add to the authenticity. The game's color palette manages to be beautiful despite its somber theme, and the visual design is remarkable. I find myself returning to Battlefield 1 more often than expected, not only for its visuals, but also because Battlefield 2042 hasn't quite hit the mark. Thankfully, Battlefield 1, released in 2016, continues to impress with its stunning graphics. God of War Reboot. God of War, which launched on the PS4 in April 2018, is particularly noteworthy as it was released near the end of the PS4's lifecycle, pushing the console's capabilities to their limits. Whether you played on a standard PS4 or the PS4 Pro, the game fully utilized the hardware, delivering an impressive level of detail and expansive worlds. The seamless integration of gameplay and cutscenes, without any camera cuts, makes for a fluid experience. Even pausing the game doesn't disrupt the immersive feel. as it seamlessly transitions without breaking the visual continuity. The real-time graphics are spectacular, with Atreus' animations and the intricate details on Kratos being standout features. The level of detail on Kratos includes visible pores on his skin, the rough texture of his beard, and the realistic depiction of gore. If you've recently played the game on PC, possibly with mods, you've likely noticed these details even more. Despite scaling down from the PC to the original PS4 version, the game's visual fidelity remains impressive. As Kratos and Atreus face various creatures on their journey, the attention to detail enhances the overall immersive experience. The Last of Us Part 2. Facial expressions have long been a challenging aspect of gaming graphics. While games often feature nicely rendered faces, they tend to fall short in realism during character dialogue. Achieving a lifelike appearance involves capturing minute details, such as mouth movements and skin creases. The Last of Us Part 2 demonstrates that today's technology can create realistic faces. This realism allows you to discern characters' emotions just from their facial expressions. It enables more nuanced storytelling than what is typically found in most games. Despite being a controversial installment in the popular series, its technological achievements are undeniable.
Look out!
Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is renowned for its exceptional detail in both gameplay mechanics and visuals. This makes it one of the most realistic-looking games to date. The lifelike appearance of the animals that roam the landscape is a prime example of this realism. This level of detail is more noticeable because the game has a slower pace. Players are encouraged to immerse themselves in the open world and explore as they observe the gradual downfall of the legendary Van der Linde gang.
Say prayers now!
Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo is one of the most renowned racing game series in history, having been around for many years. It has consistently set the benchmark for realistic visuals in racing games. However, the earlier installments can't compare to Gran Turismo 7 in terms of graphics. Some scenes showcase various shots of a car, and if viewed out of context, you might mistake them for a real car commercial due to their striking realism. Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5, which was released in 2018, continues the tradition of visually stunning Far Cry games. Though it runs on Ubisoft's modified version of the CryEngine, known as the Dunya engine, it still delivers impressive graphics. While opinions on the gameplay and story may vary, there's no denying the visual appeal of Far Cry 5. The game immerses players in a highly detailed open world filled with waves of enemies and wildlife like bears, all amidst constant explosions, yet it maintains stability. The early morning scenes, with the sun rising, are particularly impressive. Montana serves as a fantastic backdrop, showcasing the engine's capabilities. Although it isn't a tropical setting like previous entries, it beautifully highlights the natural beauty of the United States. When played on a high-end PC, the game can sometimes appear almost lifelike. Assassin's Creed Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins, released in 2017, stands out as the best in the newer trilogy of open-world RPG Assassin's Creed games, in my personal opinion. Graphically, it's intense, and the visual design is particularly appealing. Between Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Origins, the latter wins for its impressive visuals and detailed environments. Assassin's Creed Origins excels with its vast draw distances and intricate details, from the sand dunes and riverfronts bustling with NPCs and boats to the nearby wildlife. The ability to access a bird's eye view with a simple touch is incredibly impressive. While Assassin's Creed Valhalla has further advanced this design, Origins, with its desert setting, sunlight beaming down, and the contrasting colors of the blue river and green reeds, remains visually stunning and holds up well today. Uncharted 4. What more can be said about Uncharted 4? This game looks absolutely incredible. Released in 2016, it pushed the PS4 to its limits with its remarkable attention to detail. From Nathan Drake's clothing and its movements to how dirt, water, and mud interact with him, the level of realism is outstanding. Previous games in the series had already set a high bar for such details, but Uncharted 4 takes it further with its varied scenery and environments. You explore different countries and weather types, each looking stunning. In addition to its diverse settings, the game features a significant amount of destruction, with buildings collapsing and debris flying during high-speed car chases. The particle effects, physics, and overall details are astonishing. This is a game worth replaying for the graphics alone. Although the story can sometimes feel a bit long, visually, it remains impressive. Now, I hope you enjoyed my list. Have a good day and see you later.